Look, I don't think so. I think if you want to build the team that is going to be strong and have a future, people come from the bench and create that. You know, I was really pleased that the three boys that came on today were fantastic. But I think it's a game that we controlled for long periods of the game against a far better opposition, far stronger, very good side, Bangladesh. And at the end we keep coming. I think that's testament to where the boys are sort of from a conditioning point of view. You know from Maldives, my comments on the conditioning of the team, I still think we're only 75%. And you know, I think they came so strong today, I was delighted that we showed a really, really positive reaction to conceding a goal. Absolutely, I'm always positive. And I think that's the message I'll be giving to the players. I mean, my first game against Bhutan, we were 4-0 up after 56 minutes and we won 4-3. And you know, I look at that from my personal point of view, that I encourage the players to attack, because I think from a historical point of view, there's been a lot of emphasis on sort of keeping scores down and keeping things off its right defence. I don't want that. I think you've got some talent. I think you've got exciting players in the country. And defenders need to look after their own responsibilities. And they need to cut these boys loose and do a good job. And you know, I think I saw a great touch today from Naz, and Nutty's contribution coming on with his pace. He's technically good and he gets behind people. I mean, he's only coming off the bench because he had 7 days in bed in Malaysia. So he's been a very sick boy. So I'm delighted that he's come with some real emphasis to that. I wouldn't say it was a difference. I'd say he's in the position and had the ability and technically to score the goal. Look, I think he's a wonderful player. And he would have travelled to Bhutan and Qatar with me had it not been for an ankle injury. So I think you've got to look back. I mean, you're reporting on these boys through the whole of the season. And this boy's been through some pretty tough times with injuries, and I'm conscious of that. I think he's a wonderful talent. He's going to be a huge player for me in the future. And I want to look after him. You know, it's easy just to put him through the ringer again, but he needs looking after him. Like I said, the injuries took his toll. Fortunately, the club kept playing him because they're in a kind of a winning position. And it's kind of backfired a little bit with us. So I'm cautious. I look after him, and you'll see a little bit more of him in the tournament. But he's got a wonderful future. He's a very, very good player. I think, you know, you go into a game like this, and I think, you know, I give ultimate respect, as I do to all the teams, if I'm being honest. I think we sort of analysed their side over the last 24 hours, and they're a very good side, a very good passing side. You know, we thought they'd be very strong in midfield, so we needed to be careful. But we, you know, potentially the vulnerability was if we could get them behind them, that we probably would give ourselves a chance of winning the game. And it was kind of perfect for us today. You know, I thought we broke. But, you know, you've got to have that conditioning to do it. You know, I thought we broke out of defence. We defended just so much better today. And we broke quickly. And, you know, when you've got players like Nutty and Naz comes on, and Hardcore when he's, you know, he's solid. I mean, as you know, he's had a hamstring problem with Mazia. Asadullah, I mean, he gets put through the ringer every day from Mazia, doesn't he? Midfield wide or up front. So these boys have had pretty tiresome seasons. And we don't look at it as an excuse, but I want to be careful and utilise them, where I think we're going to get the best mileage, and I think it's scored it today. What a good game from Sante. I mean, he's coming to the side of a different type of midfield, one that will probably be a little more technical in there, and I thought he was terrific. He's good on the ball, and he provided some you know, certainly some good stuff going forward for us. The players don't fully from me. I think the media is starting to understand now. I don't accept things easily. And the players need to be going through this from a mental perspective. We're never out of the football game. We'll never say die. No matter what the score is and what it ends up being, we want to be a side that's incredibly competitive until that referee blows the final whistle. But you get a comment from this boy. I didn't know him 4 months ago, and he can tell whether it's good, bad, or different. But please, just one final comment from me. Please make an acknowledgement of our fans. I mean, these people have come in droves for us. And, with no disrespect to other countries, you know, we're getting some good numbers in the stadium. Personally, I'd like to thank them for their very good support of our team.